In this video, we are going to delve into the history of 7 cursed objects that have left an aura of misfortune and fear in those who had the bad luck to cross their path or even own them. Although most of these objects are quite well known, I have decided not to include others, such as the Annabelle doll, as some of them have been debunked on multiple occasions. So, get comfortable because these are 7 cursed objects and their stories. I'm Abraham from Blak Room. Welcome. Let's begin this video with a truly intriguing object, as it is said that this stone is cursed, although its curse has not yet been fully unleashed. In Blekinge, Sweden, stands one of the most mysterious and feared runestones of antiquity, the Björketorp runestone. With an imposing height of over 4 meters, this stone, dating back to the 6th and 7th centuries, is part of a set alongside 2 uninscribed menhirs, forming a stone circle that has withstood the test of time. Carved with an ancient runic alphabet, the stone bears a message that has instilled fear for centuries. The most widely accepted translation of its inscription reads as follows:
I, master of the runes, conceal here runes of power. Whoever destroys this monument shall be tormented by evil and meet a treacherous death. I foresee destruction.
This message has led many to believe that the stone is guarded by a powerful curse, meant to punish anyone who dares to disturb its ancient rest. Local legends reinforce this belief. It is said that in ancient times a man attempted to move the stone to make use of the surrounding land. To achieve this, he lit a bonfire around it, intending to heat it and then fracture it with cold water. However, on a completely windless day, the flames inexplicably changed direction, engulfing him and causing him a gruesome death in the fire. Despite archaeological investigations, the original purpose of this stone remains a mystery. Some suggest it may have served as a territorial marker between ancient clans, a funerary monument, or even a sanctuary dedicated to Norse deities. What is undeniable is that its inscription has served as a warning through time, deterring generation after generation from altering its imposing presence. The Björketorp runestone stands to this day, and no one has dared to try to destroy it or move it again. In 1878, in Lemp, Cyprus, a limestone statue known as the Woman of Lemp, or the Goddess of Death, was discovered, dating back to around 3500 BC. It is believed to represent a fertility deity. Its first documented owner, Lord Elfond, kept it for 7 years, during which 7 members of his family mysteriously died. Ivar Manucci, the next owner, died along with his entire family shortly after acquiring it. The same fate befell Lord Thomson Noel and Sir Alan Beaverbrook, whose only surviving heirs, 2 sons, decided to donate the statue to the Royal Museum of Scotland out of fear. It was thought that the curse would end in the museum, but soon after its exhibition, the head of the section where the statue was displayed died suddenly. Although the museum then does not officially acknowledge any curse, the eerie events have fueled a legend that the statue brings misfortune to those who possess or remain near it. In the town of Thirsk, England, stands the Busby's Tube Inn, a pub with a chilling legend. In the 17th century, Thomas Busby, a violent and alcoholic man, murdered his father-in-law after an argument. Before being hanged, he requested a final meal at his favorite inn, and upon rising from his cherished chair declared, "May sudden death come to anyone who dares sit in this chair." Over the years, multiple deaths were linked to the curse. Soldiers, builders, and travelers who ignored the warning died shortly after sitting in it. To prevent further tragedies, in 1978, the chair was moved to the Thirsk Museum, where it is now displayed hanging to stop anyone from sitting in it. Since then, no more incidents have been reported. The Hope Diamond is one of the most famous and feared gemstones in history. Its origins date back to the 10th century in India, where French merchant Jean-Baptiste Tavernier acquired it from the coal mines. According to legend, he stole it from a statue of the Hindu goddess Sita, unleashing a curse upon all its future owners. In 1668, Tavernier sold the gem to King Louis XIV of France, who had it cut down to 67.5 carats and incorporated it into the royal jewels as the French blue diamond. However, both Louis XIV, his successor Louis XVI, and Marie Antoinette met tragic ends during the French Revolution. The diamond was stolen in 1792 and disappeared for decades, reappearing in 1839 in London in the collection of banker Henry Philip Hope, from whom it took its name, the Hope family, as well as later owners like King George IV of England and socialite Evelyn Walsh Maclean, suffered misfortunes, tragedies, and financial ruin. Finally, in 1958, jeweler Harry Winston donated the diamond to the Smithsonian Institution in Washington, D.C., where it remains on display. It is said that he sent it via ordinary mail, despite its $1 million value. Over the centuries, the beauty and curse of the Hope diamond have fueled its legend, making it one of the most fascinating and fair jewels in the world. In Altoona, Pennsylvania, the Baker Mansion holds one of the region's most unsettling stories. Anne Baker, daughter of the wealthy industrialist Elias Baker, fell in love with a humble worker and had a wedding dress made for her upcoming marriage. However, her father disapproved of the union and used his influence to fire the young man and banish him. Devastated, Anne never married and lived in solitude until her death in 1914. The dress passed through several aristocratic families before returning to Baker Mansion, which later became the Blair County Historical Museum. Since being displayed in a glass case, numerous paranormal reports have emerged. Witnesses claim that, especially under a full moon, the dress moves on its own, its sleeves rise, and it sways gently as if an invisible presence is trying to wear it. Some have seen the figure of a woman in white wandering Anne Baker's room, while others feel a sudden chill and the eerie sensation of being watched. Although skeptics attribute these occurrences to optical illusions or drafts, the dress remains sealed in its case, making logical explanation difficult. Its story has made Anne Baker's wedding dress one of the most famous haunted objects in the world. Just outside Denver International Airport stands Lucifer, a 33-foot-tall sculpture that has sparked fear and theories of curses. Its intense blue color and glowing red eyes give it a demonic appearance, especially at night, when it looks like an apocalyptic beast. Lucifer's story grew even darker in 2006, when its creator, sculptor Luis Jimenez, tragically died while working on it. A piece of the massive sculpture fell on him, fatally injuring him and causing his death by bleeding out. Since its installation in 2008, numerous witnesses have reported paranormal phenomena around the statue, including mysterious shadows, horse-like snorts, malfunctioning electronics, and cars breaking down inexplicably near it. Some also believe Lucifer is linked to conspiracy theories about secret tunnels and hidden symbols at the airport. While skeptics dismiss these stories as exaggerations, others believe the curse began with its creator's death and that the statue remained a symbol of mystery and fear. These have been some of the objects that carry curses, scattered across different parts of the world. However, we are never completely safe from encountering one at any moment. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and remember, I'm Abraham from Dark Room. See you next time.